Math Warriors, welcome to another video brought to you by GED Talk on how you can use the TI-30XS on different math problems that you might see on the math exam, the science exam, even the social studies exam. But in this video, we are going to talk to you about how you can use the table key to help you when it comes to questions about equations that have to do with graphing a line. So let's take a look at a possible question or an example of a question that you might see on the actual GED exam. So it says, which equation would pass through the points -1, 0, and 2, -3? So then your answer choices are different equations in the y equals setup that you might be able to choose from as the answer choice. And so many of you learned that when you want to solve these types of equations, you need to find the slope, and then you could find the slope-intercept form, or you can use the slope-intercept form to look for b, and then you could find the answer from the answer choices that you see on the example. Well, some students, when you're taking the exam, you have a tendency maybe to forget things, and you forget that the slope formula is on the formula sheet. You might forget that the slope intercept form equation is on the formula sheet. So it's just something that if for some reason you forget that you have this information in front of you when you take the exams, know that your calculator can help as well. So if you want to do it manually or not even manually, if you just decide that, hey, I want to find the slope and you want to find the value for b, then by all means, folks, do that. This video is just sharing with you how your calculator can help you as well. So as you can see from the screen, I use the slope formula to figure out that the slope is -1 and the y-intercept b equals -1 as well. And so most people, when they figure out the slope and they look at their answer choices, they know that, hey, this is going to be the answer choice, because it's the nice thing about multiple choice questions is that the answer is there for you. You just got to figure out which one of your choices is the answer choice. So let's go ahead and take a look at how the table key can help us with this problem. So what I need to do is I need to make sure that my answer choices are in the y equals setup. If your answer choices are not in the y equals setup, see if you can rewrite it, meaning get y by itself, and then you can use the table key on the calculator to help you out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the table key. That is the key that is in the third row down, fourth column over. It is to the left of the clear key. And I'll press that table key and notice that it has the y equals setup. And so what I can do is I can start entering the different answer choices that I have here to see which one will pass through these different points that they give me on the screen. So the first one is 3x. That x key is the third row from the bottom up in that first column. 3x plus 3, and I'll press enter, and then I see this menu, and it's asking me, where do you want your list to start, how many steps from the beginning to the end, because it's going to enter x values. And then as you can see, we have auto selected, but to the right of it, it says ask x. I want it to ask me what x values, because I know the two x values, -1 and 2. So whenever I input -1 and 2, the correct answer choice will give me the corresponding y value. So I want it not to be auto, I want it to be ask x. So I'm going to use my arrow key to get down there, or I could press enter until my cursor is there. And once my cursor is over ask X, I'm going to press enter. I'll press enter again to get to the OK. And now I have two empty columns. Well, I'm going to tell it, instead of it going and being like automatically, I created this long list from negative whatever number, because you could scroll up to get negatives all the way down to positive whatever, because it's just a continuing list. But X equals -1, enter. Notice it automatically was like, hey, if X equals -1, Y equals 0. Bam, that's the first ordered pair, but I have to test the second one. So I'm going to do 2, X equals 2, press enter, and I get 9. So this first equation is out the door, okay? I'm going to go back and I'm going to enter the second equation. So table, and I'm going to enter -3x plus 9, hit enter. Same thing, I want to make sure it's asking me, so I just hit enter all the way down, and I have my two values. When X equals -1, Y equals 12. Nope, not even close. Out the door for the second answer choice. The third answer choice, Y equals -x minus 1. Let me clear the 9, and then I'm going to hit enter. I want it to do the same exact thing, ask, and there we go. When X equals -1, Y equals 0, bam, first ordered pair. When X equals 2, Y equals -3, oh, there's the second ordered pair, and there is my answer. The answer for this problem is the third choice, Y equals -x minus 1. So if you are quick to want to just do problems like this by hand because you know where to find that slope formula, as I showed you on the little piece of paper that popped up before, this is something that you're going to be able to do, manually by hand if you wanted to. But if you forget that you have the slope equation on that formula sheet and you're stuck, you don't know what to do, just know that your calculator can help you out. And that's by using the table key to just input the different equations and the different x values for those ordered pairs. Thank you for joining us for this video brought to you by GED Talk. If you enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up and check out some of our other videos that we share on how to use the TI-30XS on the GED exams.